that is meted on the innocent souls in Kitui County and parts of this country, Mr. Speaker, is that the perpetrators are never brought to book. Yesterday, Monday, the 14th day of November, a man by the name Mutembei from Chamalutu village in Wikiduki area of Sekuru Ward was literally butchered. So, Speaker, the circumstances around the killing of this innocent man, a trader in livestock, was called by a person known to him. His name is Ali, and lured him to his death. He told him that he should come to the Amanyata to buy goats. Innocently, the victim hired a boda motorcycle and went to buy goats. Upon arriving at the Manyata, he realized that the Manyata had been vacated, and he called Ali and asked him, "Where are you? You told me to come and buy goats. Where are you?" He said, "Wait for me. In 2 minutes, I'll be with you." True to his word, in 2 minutes, Ali came back and told Mati that they had moved, and so they should go to where they had moved to so that he can see the goats and buy the goats. Hardly 2 minutes in their walk, two men emerged from the bushes. Ali disappeared. They attempted to attack the motorcycle rider, a young man who took off. Mati was not lucky. They literally chopped off his head from his body. The Speaker, on Sunday, yesterday that incident happened in Sekuru Ward. On Sunday, the neighboring Ngomeni Ward, these Kamoadas invaded the village and attempted to kill a man called Mutia. If the senator, the nominated senator of ODM, Madam Siengo, will get an opportunity to contribute to this motion, she will tell you this house that that is actually a relative. Mutia managed to escape, but with a deep cut in the neck. On the same day in the night, the others opened fire, were shooting aimlessly to scare away villagers, and they succeeded. The entire village of Mandongoi, people, women, children, men, went to spend the night in the bush. The following day, which was yesterday, the Mandongoi Primary School did not open because kids were scattered all over the bush. Teachers have already written to be allowed to move from that region. Mr. Speaker, what I'm talking about today is not any different from the experiences of colleagues in this house representing their counties in Marsabit, in Samburu, in Taita Taveta, in Baringo, Mr. Speaker, in Tana River. Mr. Speaker, the question that these senators are asking and the question that the people of Kitui County are asking is, are we children of a lesser God? Are we being invited into this country and live at the mercy of these people that own animals that they cannot contain in their own land, on their own farms? The Speaker, it will go on record, and I want to repeat this. I've said before, because I appeared before the NCIC the other day, and I told them, and I want to repeat it here, that perhaps it is time that we should have a conversation about the effectiveness of some of these commissions that we put in place. Whether the national cohesion really is still relevant to a situation. So, Speaker, once you frame a question badly, then chances are that you'll come up with a very wrong prescription. We have never had a conflict between the people of Ukambani and the people of Somali origin. Mr. Speaker, I want that point to sink and sink well. That the Kamba community and the Somali community are not in conflict. That what problem we suffer today is a problem of camel herders who invade our farms and kill our people with impunity. But, Mr. Speaker, because this message that does not seem to be understood where it should be understood, I fear, Mr. Speaker, and I must say this on the floor of this Senate, I fear that in very few days, the conflict that we have always tried to avoid may eventually happen. And when that happens, as Speaker, it will be very, very difficult for anyone to deal with that situation. Now we have an opportunity as the Senate of the Republic of Kenya to put an end, Mr. Speaker, to this menace. We have an opportunity, Mr. Speaker, to ensure that people in the counties that are affected by these camel herders are protected by the law. We can't have a situation, Mr. Speaker, that a small group of people ignites national tension, which has a potential of skyrocketing into national conflict. Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, in international law, and we have lawyers in this house, there is something called the responsibility to protect. That if governments are either unwilling or unable to protect their citizens, then frontline states have a moral responsibility to step in and protect suffering citizens. The Speaker, closer home, and I hope that we don't have to go that way, that the government must demonstrate ability and willingness to protect the lives and property of its citizens. If that does not happen, Mr. Speaker, can I get just 1 minute? If that does not happen, Mr. Speaker, then the only option left to citizens is to find means and ways of protecting themselves and their property. The Speaker, as I said, I hope we don't walk that way. Mr. Speaker, with those many remarks, I move the motion and request Senator Ezena to second. I thank the Speaker.
Senator Ezena. if it's not working, you may come to the dispatch.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second this motion in adding my voice. Mr. Speaker, the people of Kitui, the citizens of Kenya, are legitimate citizens of this country. And for that matter, just like the people in Samburu County and other parts of the rural marginalized parts of Kenya, deserve protection from the government. And Mr. Speaker, like the Liberian people say, that if the townspeople are happy, you have to look for their chief. It is clear that the Kenyans are not happy, and it is clear that the people in these towns are not happy. And it is also clear that the administration of the day has more to tell us about the hot air.